to Wall. There it is, John Wall. 2 for 3 now here in the first. If you blink, you may miss the fastest man in the NBA.
Man, John Wall is like a blur. When I see him, it reminds me of players I used to guard in the past. Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson. He is that fast with or without the basketball.
Dwight Howard with the block shot.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Gets it in the right corner. Beal buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Trae Young. Oh, he had him there for a second. Trae Young to Kent Bazemore. From long range, tough shot there for Bazemore. No good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Hawks coming off a 24-win season, Jay, but not 1, not 2, but 3 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, they got a big-time shooter in Kevin Huerter from Maryland. They got Omari Spellman, who won a national championship with Villanova, highly utilized in pick and pop. And then they got a very polarizing pick in Trae Young, who set college basketball on fire, one of the most gifted scorers you have in this draft.
Wizards with the basketball. Wall to Beal. Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5 on the 24. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Beal, he made his first and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Now a steal by Washington. Wall with it up top. Up by 6. Taking advantage of the turnover.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
He reminds me a lot of Mike Miller. Both players around 6'7", 6'8", have unlimited range and also can be utilized as a secondary ball handler. And you got to think now about that backcourt for the Hawks organization. Trae Young and Kevin Huerter, ooh, that sounds like the backcourt of the future. They can hurt a lot of people. Well, maybe not hurt, but maybe in time. You know, maybe a little bit in time. Just be patient, Hawks fans. Be patient.
Here's a chance from long range. Huerter can't connect that time. The follow won't go either. Around the perimeter to Trae Young. Fires the 3. Won't go down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Dwayne Dedmon with a piece. That's his first of the game.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions. Washington Caps.
Beal. 4-3. Rebound claimed by the Hawks. Hawks have it.
I got ball. I got ball. This is all me.
Lynn. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. It remains Atlanta basketball. To Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Beal. To Wall. Screen coming.
Please give me the ball.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Jeremy Lin. Lets it fly from long range. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Oubre to Beal. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
It's good. That's the kind of guy you allow to beat you. It doesn't go their way.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Beal to Kelly Oubre. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers. And now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
With a drop step. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Hawks with the basketball. Lynn to Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
He's got it. Three-point play on that trip. Howard to Wall. Superman, Dwight Howard. 3 for 6 now.
14-year NBA veteran Dwight Howard didn't become the player we all hoped he would become, but still a very serviceable big in this league. Actually, 5th in the NBA in terms of offensive rebounding last year.
It's good, and one.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Alex Len at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Wizards at the controls. Howard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
A drive, but he can't get it to go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. the jawing is only going to escalate.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lynn with it. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Oh, had him going there for a second. Here comes the screen. Deep three at the buzzer. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Almost. It would have counted, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Second quarter set to start.